I'm hoping for some midday action. Hope I didn't miss out on any late morning stuff going on in here, but well, what can you do? So I'm here and I'm ready to hunt. So it's a nice overcast day, got a light breeze, and like I said, I'm hoping with the rain pushing through here late morning that maybe that'll get the deer doing something a little bit different. So alrighty, fingers crossed. Let's do this. Well, it's been a couple hours. It's about 1:45 right now, and I just had some does come in off of my right shoulder, kind of behind me. I thought it was a doe and fawns, but they were back there milling around for nearly 30 minutes, and then heard some people out on the trail talking pretty loudly, and they decided to kind of go back the way they came from. But when they left, there was clearly 5 and possibly 6 deer in that group. So anyways, no bucks chasing anybody in that group, unfortunately. But yeah, just before they came, I was going to do a little interview and say that I hadn't seen any deer by 3, and I still may. We'll see what happens in the next hour. Had some light rain off and on a couple times, and I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling about this spot in another hour or so. But I might get down and trek down to my other stand and sit it for the last couple hours today. Switch it up. Hey, it's the rut. There is no wrong place to be. You can sit for a very long time and not see anything, and then just out of the blue, the woods explodes. So that's kind of where we're at right now, this time of year. It's hot when it's hot, and it definitely isn't when it's not. So, alright, I'll check back in with you here a little later and let you know what I'm going to do. Well, just had a single doe come walking past me. No more got out of sight, and I noticed a deer standing on the hillside, or at least I thought it was. I was trying to get the water cleaned off of the lenses of my binoculars, and then it moved, and I realized it was. And then I heard 2 grunts up there, and I seen 3 deer go running. some chase action going on up there. So it's just now, I think, 3 o'clock, and I'm going to go ahead and try to hang till dark. See if they bring the chase down here to where I am. Well, guys, I just let an arrow fly. That big chocolate horn beast, he was quartered to me pretty hard, and I don't know, he wasn't very far, but I smacked that shoulder because didn't look like I got a whole lot of penetration. I don't know, I'm pretty shook up right now, but I had a 4-point off to my side that knew I was here, and instead of the buck following the doe that came in, he made a scrape, and then I think he was coming to ward off the smaller buck, which was beneficial to me. See it on this little camera, but the little 4-point is still there. And the hot doe, she went this way, and then I believe there was another buck that come down off of the hill after I shot also. Yeah, so 3:26 was the time of the shot, and man, I'm just worried. At that distance, I would have thought I would have got better penetration than that. So, I don't know, we're going to give him some time. I need some time. Oh man, that was that big chocolate antler beast that was in here Monday chasing hot does around. Well, I hope I got in far enough to do some damage. Like I said, I didn't hear them pile up, and I don't know what to think. I mean, it's overcast today. I don't want to wait too long to. Obviously, I'm not going to find my arrow because he was carrying it with him when he went, and I don't think he broke it off or it came out. At least what I can see, because the lighted knock, I'd be able to see it by now. But I'm trying to pick something out down here on the ground where I last seen him go, so I can at least start looking for blood at that point. Wow. Good call coming out here this afternoon and putting my time in after this rain. I ended up seeing like 13 deer. Alright, I'm going to shut this camera off and try to compose myself a little bit here. Well, hey guys, so I wanted to give the deer a little longer than what I did before I took up the blood trail, but it started raining again, and that kind of forced my hand. So I didn't go very far down the trail, and I started seeing lots of blood with bubbles in it. So even though when the deer ran away my arrow was sticking out, at least I punched in and got one lung. And since it's so quiet walking, since we had the rain, I was able to really creep along. I mean, it probably took me an hour to go 90 yards, less than 100 yards. And anyways, I heard something, and I looked, and it was the buck getting up out of its bed, and it was trying to go up over the base of the hill, and it kept slipping and falling. And so I just hunkered down and watched with the binoculars, even though the deer wasn't that far away. And so my plan here is I actually watched the deer bed back down in the binoculars. So I don't think that deer's going to move out of that bed. I mean, it's lost a ton of blood. So, but I just don't see any good way for me to come back in here later tonight. I mean, it's a long ways in here. So I think the plan is in the morning, I'm going to come in and do a recovery. And hopefully the bears and the coyotes don't get to them overnight. So that's the best I can do. I mean, I know big strong deer can live a good long while even with one lung, but so I think that's my only choice. I don't believe it's going to rain, and I wouldn't have pushed the issue unless it was going to rain more, which I don't know, because there's no service down here, so I have no idea to know what the weather's going to do. But I have a location where I physically seen him lay down, and then I backed out very quietly. So at least I know where to go first thing in the morning, and I'll either find him dead there or not. So we'll pick up the chase in the morning.